I don't know about you folks, but did eBay sales seem to be just bananas this week? Or is it just me? My eBay sales were up significantly from a quantity perspective and about on par with about where I'm at dollar wise each week as of late. So it just was very intriguing as I sit down, look at the numbers for the week, and kind of see where I'm at compared to last week, the week prior. And as the store continues to grow in listings, I'm noticing I'm selling more bulk cards. So more cheaper cards for $1.99 or various sales that I'm running at any given time. So the dollar amount is decreasing, but I should say the dollar amount per sale is decreasing. The volume of sales is always increasing, and it all just depends on if there's a large card that is sold this week or whatever those pieces look like, right? So to dive into the data, I sold 95 quantity of cards this week. Whether that was cheap cards, bulk cards, expensive cards, it all kind of went hand in hand, right? My average sale was $6.95. I did have a few larger cards. I sold a Snorlax from Delta Frontiers. That was quite an expensive card. I sold the Jolteon from Prismatic Evolutions. That was a $120, $130 card. So it all just adds up as I continue to scale, especially from a cheap bulk perspective, right? My bottom right now is $1.99 on Pokemon and $1.79 on sports, just trying to drive the various sales and different aspects. I did decide this morning that I was going to get rid of my volume discount, where if you buy 3 cards, you get 20% off, 4 cards, you get 30% off. I decided to go back to buy 2, get 1 free on all cards under $2, and it seems to be working. Again, these sales today's aren't included in yesterday's numbers for the week, as I do it Saturday through Saturday, and at the time of this recording of this video, it is Sunday evening at about 11:32 p.m. Central Standard Time. So all of my sales today will be included on next week's business update and not this previous week. I have had 6 sales already today with buy 2 get 1 free, and one of them had, I think there was 11 cards on the order. So it wasn't just the buy 2 get 1, it was multiple sales. So I am starting to see the volume of sales kind of click through, and it's very intriguing. The reason that I went to the buy 2 get 1 free instead of the volume discount is I now had the volume discount up for 3 weeks, and I only had 3 sales with that volume discount. So it didn't seem to be working the best, right? Especially when you're working in the bulk world. Yeah, buy 2 get 1 free may sound like holy crapola, right? But if you break it down from a statistical analysis, I spent maybe, I'm in a highball here, 5 cents on each card. Some were reverses, some were hollows, some were just common, uncommons. Let's say 5 cents on each card. I have them listed for $1.99 a piece. So you sell 3 cards, yes, that's 4 or whatever with tax, and shipping is 74 cents, as I can still send it on under 1 ounce, because Pokemon cards are very light, as we all know. You can send about 4 in a PWE with 1 ounce, and a top loader as protection. Once you start getting above that 4 threshold, I have found I have to move up to 2 ounces. So, anywho, getting back into the dirty details, right? Something like that. I have found that the buy 2 get 1 free is allowing me to make additional sales. And when we go back to the statistical side of it, okay, I have only been selling 1 card generally from multi-quantity sales. They're very few and far between right now for what the volume discount. So when I switch to the buy 2 get 1 free, it's allowed me to have more volume of sales just today alone. So I look at it from also a dollar perspective. If they buy 1 card, it's 74 shipping, taxes, fees. You make about 60 cents, 50 cents if it's a promoted, whatever that looks like, right? 50 cents per. With the buy 2 get 1 free, I actually just looked before I started this video, I made 78 cents per card, because you're only paying 1 shipping and each card gets divvied out, right? So for me, I'm making more per card than I were if I would just sell one. Yes, if I had somebody that was buying 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 30%, yes, I'd be making significantly more, right? There is no doubt about that whatsoever. That is where you rake in the money. But because I have my floor price at $1.99, I wasn't selling multi-quantity sales. Even though I have, 13,000 active listings right now, and about 9,000 of them are cheap $199, $249, $299 cards, I just wasn't selling a large quantity together. So I decided to mix it up and kind of move forward and see what that looks like. I'm intrigued to see what the numbers say next week if I continue the trend of what today has looked like of multi-quantity sales, and I'll keep you guys apprised next week. It's a great data point that I look forward to discussing. The next venture business I want to talk about is YouTube. Continue to knock out 7 long form videos a day and 2 shorts a day. Shorts have kind of been lackluster. Been trying new things. As I said last week, continue to try to grow and figure out what works, what doesn't work. I am at 74 subscribers as of the time of this video. My goal was 100 at the end of March. As March is coming towards an end, I don't necessarily know if that's going to be an attainable goal. So we'll stick with 100 for the next, 8 days, and we'll see what happens. And if I don't hit 100 by end of March, we'll keep 100 going through April. Again, I'm just doing this for fun and to document my journey. It's not meant to be, oh my gosh, it's not growing, I'm wasting my time. Nope, it's something I'm enjoy doing, at least for the 90 days that we set out to do. And I'm just keep moving forward, and we'll kind of see where YouTube takes us. I've learned a lot over the last several weeks of what works with video content, what doesn't. I've been watching the data on my shorts of, okay, this video seems to hit about 1,000 views after the first 72 hours. These type of videos tend to do it within the first 24. It all just really depends on the content is what I'm noticing. So it's quite intriguing for a data nerd such as myself to be able to see this data and experience it firsthand. Last piece I want to get into is sourcing. Brought that up last week as a large source of concern, right? One thing that we all struggle with, especially with where I am at as the market is very saturated. I am looking at going out of town for a couple days to pick up some larger inventories as I kind of grow my stockpile of cash. I'm not currently buying anything, so I can continue to grow that. So I could go to larger cities, say such as Minneapolis, Omaha, something like that, and combine several purchases into one day to make the trip worthwhile. So that is something I am looking at and continuing to make plays on. Another play I'm working on doing is getting some cards to send out to PSA. My goal is this week I will have 20 cards in mind that I have on my person that I want to send out. I will make sure and do a video on that in case anybody's interested in seeing my thought process behind the cards I'm sending out and what cards I'm sending out just in general. As always, guys, thanks for being here. If you're enjoying the content, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Any little bit goes a long ways, and we'll see you in the next video.